Good afternoon, traders. I hope you can hear me. You see my screen. First of all, wish you a happy new year. This is our first session in 2025. So let's go immediately to our charts. And first of all, market is still slow. It's not giving us much, so we need to wait a little bit to build the momentum. But of course, we can prepare potential pairs. I have some of them. So let's start right away. Let's go to first, which is Aussie yen, and of course this is old. Just classic, yeah. Aussie yen first pair, and if you pay attention for the weekly chart, let's see what is happening here. Weekly chart is pointing down. It's making for us possible short 1 to 3. However, this is not clear scenario on the weekly chart right now. Okay, it's definitely pointing down, but basically we don't have lower lows, we don't have lower highs. Hi Jane, hi Nikos, happy New Year. So the price action, of course, momentum is to sell, but basically we don't have like a clean trend like we had here where price was going up, making higher highs, higher lows. Right now it's a little bit tricky. It's also because of the monthly chart, because monthly chart is retracing right now. So we will see what will happen here. Weekly chart, like you said, is not so clear, but if we pay attention, this trend line starts to be broken. If price continue to go down, next area of the strong support zone is here. So this is not our potential target if price, of course, continues to push. Of course, it makes first lower high, but it's not making lower lows. Okay, so basically we are squeezed between those two highs. If we pay attention for this daily chart, we will see that this trend line you see is right now breaking. The thing is that we didn't get nice. Of course, this was the period of the Christmas time at New Year's Eve, so basically we didn't get much. But if you pay attention for different perspective, price made for us like a possible daily short 1 to 3. So that's why we can look for continuation to this zone. Of course, like you said, another confirmation is this trend line breakout. But of course, we like that. This is coming from like a little bit from the monthly chart, weekly chart. This is coming from the daily. We have breakout retest of 36 together with the area of the resistance somewhere around this zone, and now it's going down. So basically, it's building opportunity to sell, but of course, it's not the classic way how we like. And now I would wait for 4 hour chart short 1 to 3 and look for potential continuations. Like I said, to target this daily 36 EMA. Sorry, not the daily 36 EMA, but daily support zone. Okay. So basically, if you get the setup you like, jump in. If you don't like, skip. I have this right now to observe, so I will not jump in because I will get the setup. I need to see what exactly happens, because after nice volatility, price stopped. So I need to see. I need to be convinced that price might continue. For now, everything looks pretty clear. Cut CHF. If we look for weekly chart, it's interesting because we can have possible short bounce entries, of course, aggressive. We have the 36 CMA here and also previous tops, and we also get this range. So what can happen? Price might react again and push lower. If we pay attention for possible trend line, we will see that also we have this very strong weekly line. So this is like extra confirmation that price might retest this and bounce and continue to this. And of course, after breakout, we have previous bottom. If this is broken, then we can have possible up move. Next area of the resistance is up here. If we go to daily chart, you see right now price is sitting here. line, our trend line, is a little bit higher, so it still might spike. So what we can do, the first thing, of course, we can wait for 4-hour chart confirmation of possible bounce. Of course, like you already know, we have a couple of ways to enter bounce trades. We can just draw the line whenever price starts to break the line. We can look for just 1 to 3s on the 4-hour chart or 1-hour chart. It's like a classic combination in the range, but we can also look for the first signal of the 4-hour chart. I wouldn't go to lower time frames is in this case because we have big difference between major levels together with the previous spike. So I wouldn't go to lower time frames like 1-hour chart to look for more aggressive entries. As you can see, the last high is up here. This also gave us a situation that it's around the trend line. So that's why I wouldn't jump in too fast. I would really wait. If price continues, then we will be looking to sell aggressively around this zone. If price play around that, I wouldn't jump in with the first red candle or white candle in terms of the buys. Um, yeah, like we, for example, if the level is clear, like for example here, then we can take those aggressive entries, like we always said that we just wait for candle entry stop loss. Yeah, and now because the level is not so obvious, it will be better or wait here and then around this zone try aggressively, or wait for price to play around and after breakout look for short scenarios. Okay, so this is option to bounce right now. If price continues to, of course, breaks this, then of course we will start to look for potential long scenarios. But right now it's too early to say. We will see it. This is what we have on the CAD CHF, Swiss franc yen. This is what we have here. Weekly is interesting because we have this wedge. We have this wedge. Sorry, guys. We have this wedge here, here, and here. So price might go downward to this level, and in case if this is broken, we can look for the next level of the support down here. Okay, so daily chart, this is our zone, and if we look for this, price already did this lower high around the line, broke the line. So right now what we do, we wait for the retracement, we look for short scenarios, target previous stop, trend line, then area of the support. Quite easy, not much to say about that. This is the best. Those are the great charts. If we don't have to think too much, we have everything built. It's building, yeah, easy to analyze. So Swiss franc yen, short scenarios for our chart right now, or for our chart with lower time frames. Yeah, nothing else. Euro cat here dropping. There was setup, by the way, but it was during the holiday season, so I don't trade during this period. So what is happening on the weekly chart? We start to have lower high on the weekly time frame after this range here. We had break, price retrace, lower high, so it might continue. We'll see. If we, of course, just quickly check monthly chart, it's also without clean direction. So basically, we have to we have to work with this smaller momentum from the weekly. If price really continues, this is strong weekly support zone. Of course, we have in between, we have this level where price previously spiked. So this is the next goal. Right now, momentum is showing us to sell. If we go to daily chart, as you can see, now it's pushing down. So late scenarios, because we have this opportunity here to jump in, but like I said, I didn't look for market much, so I missed this entry, but this was our opportunity to enter. Okay, right now first target would be hit. Now we have to wait for some retracements on the 4-hour chart here, and then we can look for trades on the 4-hour chart or 4-hour chart with lower time frames. This is your 4-hour chart line. So this is the first thing. Second thing, day trading, scalping, retracement on the 1-hour chart and 5-minute, 1-minute entries, or if you like, Renko combination. But right now, Eurocat seems that we might to have short opportunities. Euro GBP, this is, let me just put this template weekly chart. It's really interesting, not from the monthly perspective. Why? Because we are sitting on the very strong area of the support, as you can see. Now price was, you see, struggling, a lot of spikes. Now it's giving us very strong reaction. It's sitting, of course, around the 36 EMA, but if this is really retested, this might again continue to push up. If we look for weekly trend line, we will see that the line is here. So also it might retest this line and still continue to try to retest this again, or maybe we'll create higher low and continue to push. We will see. This is the line in which we have to pay attention to. Okay, if this line is broken, there is also area of the resistance, but a little bit higher. Um, in this case, we have this area, so next possible stop. Anyway, right now, you see this how price was struggling around the support. Yes, it was false breakout reaction, double bottom reaction. Now it's going up. So basically, our daily trend line was broken. So what I am looking for now is this daily long 1 to 3. And after daily long 1 to 3, we can look for some opportunities for the swing trading. We have targets. And on the 4-hour chart, if you like, of course, day trading, scalping, wait for the retracement here. 4-hour chart 36 long scenarios. If we check 1-hour chart, exactly the same for the 1 hour, but it will be aggressive because you see price lost momentum. Yeah, we have this. But if you like retracement to the 36 EMA, of course, like always, this is the trend line. So if price starts to retest this, continue to push up, you can look for scalping. I personally wait for that, yes, and then I will look for long scenarios. But Euro GBP right now buys. What is next? Euro yen. Euro yen. Similar to Swiss franc yen, the thing is that we don't have like a clear wedge here, but it's and of course the whole movement is not clear on the weekly. The thing is that it's making those lower highs, but it's not making lower lows. As you can see, we have this. It's like at the beginning. You can also draw it from this zone. It will be with the 3 touches. So we have that. So maybe it will start to range here. We will see. Right now, seems it might continue to go down. So this line with area of support zone down here, even lower. But right now we will. Here it's very close to our line, so we can stay. We can leave the trend line here. After breakout, we have next zone. So if you go to daily chart, like I said, we Swiss franc. We can even connect from that point to give us 3 touches here. If you want, we have that again. Lower high now. Momentum volatility seems it's strong. Short scenarios target previous bottom will be our opportunity. So now what we do, we wait for 4-hour chart retracement and we can look for short scenarios with the targets. Okay. So this is what we have. Of course, lower time frames, like always, yes, if you like, because we never know if we get 4-hour chart retracement. This is what I'm waiting for. If you like, of course, 1-hour chart retracement, and then you can look for entries 1-hour chart or 5 minutes, of course, yeah. As you wish, as your trading plan says, I wait for 4-hour chart right now. GBP Aussie is another pair, and if we look for weekly time frame, is retracing. Retracement can happen where 36 EMA or this line. What can happen? We can have long 1 to 3 bounce continuation. If price, of course, breaks this, then we look for another targets. Right now, our target is 36 EMA. We can just also draw this support zone on the lower time frames to have idea, and this trend line. So if we go to lower time frames, now it seems It seems that this area is not holding anymore. It's breaking 36 EMA. So what we can also do, it will be late again. Yes, it will be not the setup which we like the most, but it's building momentum. So if we get 4-hour chart short 1 to 3, we can look for setups and target this 320 pips, even lower. Yes, if price decide to go lower around 400 right now. So there is room. Another option, of course, lower time frames. Yes, you have this trend line retracement, 1-hour chart directly, or 1-hour chart with the 5 minute or 1 minute. It's up to you. Also with the Renko charts. Question, of course, how you trade this. So this is GPOZ. So right now, sell. GBP CAD is like also to observe right now. There is nothing to trade, but the thing is that it's also building momentum. Retest of this area of the resistance here. Okay, so it might push to the 36 or even lower. So there is more room to go, especially that we have this double top and price strongly reacted on it. If we look for weekly chart, weekly trend line was broken also, yes, like here. So it might, but we have support area here. So it's interesting how price will react here, because if we get breakout, it might continue. Next area of the support is here. Okay, so and the next one will be lower around this bottom. So this is interesting. What will happen here? So for now, you see it's just dropping. So I don't have the only setup was here, but again, it was around the New Year's Eve. And yeah, that's all. It's building something, so it's good to have this on your watch list and observe. This is the setup which I set. Very nice, very like a textbook setup. Entry, stop loss, price dropped. No, unfortunately, we are not in. So right now, we need to wait. You have an idea. You have idea what to do here. So basically, we need to wait a little bit, yes, to see what will happen here if price reject this. If rejects, then we can look for daily short 1 to 3, then continuations. Right now, just to observe because of the momentum, but no clean plan for this pair yet. GBP yen. This is pair again to bounce. Weekly, again, like other yen pairs, it's not so nice because it's not clear. Momentum right now is showing us to sell this. If we pay attention for the small trend line, we'll see that price currently sitting here. And again, you see the same story like on other pairs. The thing is that if price breaks this, we can have a bigger drop, maybe even to this bottom. In between, we have this support zone. So this is next possible target in case if price breaks this. And you see daily chart, we have that right now. Okay, so even if we draw it like this, we of course we want to connect at least 3 touches. So it's not easy trend line, as you can see, because but even if I want to connect as much spikes as possible, we will be ending around this zone. So basically, of course, we can try very aggressively look for buy entries. Why? Because it dropped, reached this line. The question is that this line, it's not like a perfect line. But we can observe this again. Yes, if price hesitate here, will stop or will maybe create, like this double bottom. Okay, then we can look for long bounce entries around this. Okay, if you don't like bounces, if you prefer more conservative way, retracement, short scenarios, target this. Of course, we know that if we take bounces, we need to manage pair where around the 36 EMA. Of course, main target is up here if this happens. But in this case, of course, we have to pay attention for 36. Again, no, it's possible to look for aggressive entries on the 1-hour chart, in this case, to look for buys. But still, because the trend line is still, I would question this trend line. I wouldn't say that, okay, this is the zone. Yeah, because like you said, we can draw a little bit different angle and we'll get breakout. Yes, or like, but this might be also false breakout. If I change the angle again, we still have some room. So that's why you see, in this case, I would wait for 4-hour chart again, confirmation that it might retrace and then bounces. If not, retracement and short scenarios. Okay, so this is GPN. We can buy it or sell it. Buy it or sell it. GBP and GP New Zealand. GBP New Zealand next pair, and what is happening here? Weekly time frame, pushing up, going up. If we see the weekly time frame, we have this trend line. What can happen? Retracement. Oops, retracement where? To the 36 EMA, long 1 to 3 continuation. This is one of the plan. Second plan, bounce here on the 12, another move up, target the previous stop, and then continuation to the next levels. Or be deeper retracement to this. Yeah, so those are scenarios which we can trade. We also have this area of the support resistance, of course, like always, previous stop. If we want to find another level of the resistance, will be here. So it's far away, basically. It's really far away. So if it continues, it might give us very good target. So if we go to daily chart, right now it's a little bit tricky. So you see, a lot of pairs are tricky right now. It's simply because we are at the beginning, so some moves are built right now in that. We need to wait for some confirmation. This is good as long as this area holds, okay, and we get rejection. We can look for buy scenarios to target that. If this area breaks, then you can look for short scenarios and target this line. Okay, so we need to wait. And now, of course, it looks very strong. This move looks very strong, but we need to wait. Whenever price breaks, of course, this line, then we look for long scenarios. If price breaks that, we will be looking for short scenarios. But if price breaks this and will continue, of course, this will be late in terms. So we have to or lower the risk or mix this with lower time frames. Okay, so right now we need to see in which direction price will go. So I would say wait for breakouts on the GBP, on the GP New Zealand dollar. But it looks quite nice right now. Yes, in especially on the weekly chart. I think this is the best pair, like a textbook example of the weekly time frame, I would say. GP New Zealand, USD CAT, very aggressive bounce there. Let me just go to this. We will also get another USD Nasdaq. Okay, USD CAT. Oh, it's reacting right now. Weekly time frame, of course, it's going up, and you see we have a couple of candles on the weekly chart that they stopped. So this might give us situation that price will retrace 36 next area of the support down here, or just to the 12 reaction and another move up. If we, of course, pay attention for this area, we will see that no, we have those spikes. Do we have something different? We have also that. So basically, still the highest point is up here. We don't have anything else which is higher. So last 2 times where price reached, of course, this level, we have always huge drops. We still haven't reached this zone. We are around that. Yeah. So the question is if we still get this continuation, and then we have this drop, or price starts to drop from this. Again, it might just stop on the 12 and still push up. So keep in mind about that. In terms, if you like to, take short entries. Right now, very, very aggressively, we can look for bounce entries. And right now, this candle is making on this broker, I will have close in the 33 minutes. So what you can do in the very aggressive way, because basically we still have room to go up, and we are not clearly on the resistance, but this candle looks promising. So if this is closed, entry, stop loss above the previous stops, yeah, so somewhere around this zone here, and this give us around 80-85 pips stop loss. Previous bottom is here, so this is your target, by the way. So you can achieve one-to-one. If you achieve one-to-one, it will be break-even trade with the two targets in this case, or you can trade with the three targets and just manage both of them. So yeah, so this is option to take in, at least on my broker, 30 minutes, in this broker 30 minutes, so pay attention for yours. Target, you see previous bottom 36 is here, so very aggressively we can look for short scenarios. Otherwise, I don't see anything yet here, yeah? So only that. Yeah, so if you are not interested, don't follow this pair. Let's wait to see what will happen. Okay, this is just what is making right now very aggressive to enter now or soon. This is it. USD Swiss franc. Here we wait for bigger retracement. Price reached previous tops, as you can see. The highest point, of course, is here, but we are already around the resistance on the weekly time frame. On the weekly, again, it looks like a beginning of the big range. So what is interesting here, also you can look for short bounce entries in the range. Let's draw those two lines here. This is daily trend line. So it will be good to see ideally here this price. Yes, of course, how we can jump in conservative way, we wait for trendline breakout, short scenarios, then we trade and target daily 36 and the line. More aggressively, we need to see now price is playing around here. It will be nice to see that, and then strong reaction, then aggressive short entry, stop loss above, like on the USD CAD. Or here, yes, if we get strong reaction, short entries, this is the another way. But because we have this room, I don't like take aggressive entries if I have if I'm not sure about the level. If I have this level, I need to see confirmation. Confirmation is at least trendline breakout, because as long as price is holding, it can bounce and push up. So even you can take aggressively just trendline breakout and then stop loss, let's say above. Or question, of course, what happens here. But this is opportunity to look for short bounce entries. This is the first option. Second option, if this is too aggressive, simply you just wait for what? Retracement to the 36 CMA long scenarios, target previous stop whenever we have this previous stop. Okay, so USD Swiss franc, we can sell it or buy it. USDN, nothing special here. Aggressive day trading, we can look for short scenarios. Again, now if we look for monthly chart, it made long 1 to 3, went up, almost retesting previous stop, and now, or we have continuation, or this will just give us, double top, and we will get again drop, or even, lower. We'll see. So weekly time frame, you see price just stopped, so it might retrace where 36 is our target. It's together with area of the support. If of course price wants to create this deeper retracement. Daily chart, as you can see, now it's showing us momentum to sell. It's breaking 12. We also see that price stopped here, false breakout. So this might really retrace here or here. So if you like aggressively, what you can do, 1 hour chart scenario, move and retracement, very aggressive trade for day traders, scalpers. This is the one thing. Second, and we are also, you see, crossover on the 4-hour chart. The one issue here or area to manage might be this this area of the support. So you have to pay attention for that, because again, price might react and maybe start to range. Yes, maybe we'll continue with this trend. So this trade against the main direction is aggressive. But like I said, there is room to the 36 and to this trend line. So this is our chance. If you don't like to do this, wait for that. If price reacts on here, we look for buy scenarios, target previous stops. If it's broken, the last stop. So this is what we have. So USDN, sell or buy again. What else we have? Oil. Oh, we can do Nasdaq. Nasdaq, it's interesting. Nasdaq is interesting because weekly chart is below the 36. So what can happen? Retracement where 36 CMA on the weekly time frame. This is the line with the line. Okay, daily chart. We had this stop here, and price made the switch. Right now it's breaking. So on the daily chart, we have another level of the support here, a little bit lower. Basically, we have this one. Now price is breaking, so we can just draw somewhere around something around that. But if price decide to retrace, we can expect lower retracement to the 36 CMA. So it will be this level. Also, now if you want to see confirmation of the line was broken. So what is interesting? No, we expect to get what retracement to the 36 CMA. Trend line is here. So of course, if we get the setup on the 36, price will drop. Perfect. But what can happen? We can also get this. And then if price reject that, we will be looking for what? For bounces on this trend line. Okay. So Nasdaq right now to sell. For now sell. And what else? Oil. We can quickly check oil, but on the oil we also have to. Do I have oil here? No, I don't have it. Where is oil? And what is interesting on oil weekly chart? Let's make that weekly chart. You see, price was struggling. Now there is reaction. If we pay attention for a bigger perspective, we can stay in this area. We have this trend line. Price broke the line, so it might continue to go up. There is also area of the resistance up here. So this is the level of interest. Then we can have reaction. Right now we have strong up move. So what we need to get retracement on the daily. Then you can take it on the daily or on the lower time frames if you like, or right now 4 hour chart retracement, lower time frame scenarios. For me, it's too late for the 4 hour chart. I would like to get retracement on the daily, then on the 4 hour chart. But right now seems that it might work out. Of course, we have resistance now, so it might just retrace, reacts, and make continuation. Or, of course, it will push down again to the bottom. We will see, but if we get the setup, of course, this will be our target. This is our long-term target. Okay, so guys, that's all from my side. You see, market is preparing some setups. We have some volatility. This is our watch list. Do you have any questions? You want to check something else? Some other pairs, products? New Zealand Swiss franc. Okay, let's see New Zealand dollar Swiss franc. What we have there? New Zealand. I have here. Why I'm checking this weekly. We just delete everything. New Zealand Swiss franc. It's pushing down now on the weekly time frame. The support previous bottom is down here. We don't have much of the history, as you can see. Basically, price is making new lows, so this is our next point of interest. This spike pushing down daily. Daily, yes, it's making daily short 1 2 3. That's correct. But I think I skipped this because I didn't like the lower time frames. If we look for trend line, this is the line. Even from if we draw it like that, or if we just closer to the website, it's exactly the same. So if we go to 4 hour, yeah, this is what I didn't like. I didn't like those candles. So that's why I skipped this, because I like to see clean charts here. It means that something is funny. so I didn't like. And if you now you see, if you draw the line again, it's making the same spike, and it's not. Of course, if we get the setup here on the 4-hour chart, this is okay to trade. If you like, you can take it with a low risk, for example. Yes, if your normal risk is 1%, yes, take 0.5 or 0.25. Really, yeah. So you can still be in. It's not a problem. It's a question about the risk management. Lower time frames, you see, it's funny candles. So no, it's possible, but you need to get clear and nice move. Yes, and it didn't create clear and nice move for a very long time. When I say clear, nice move, I mean nice move and nice retracement. Too many funny candles in between, so that's why I skip this. But yeah, it's possible to do this short scenarios, but right now it seems that it's changing the angle. Another option is if price breaks this, continue, and also this resistance. You can look for buys because it might again push up. Okay, so this is news in the Swiss franc. Okay, guys, so thanks a lot. We here again on Wednesday in our Renko Life room. Enjoy your day. We here soon. Bye.